If you don't know who I am, nice to meet you. I'm Rachel from Neon Moon Sewing Company, and I am kind of like the train case lady. I teach a Facebook group on how to reline train cases and other similar objects. So today I thought I would go over the stuff that I use to make my job easier. You don't need all of these tools. I do 20 to 30 train cases a year, so they work for me. They might not be in your budget if you're just doing one or two. So we will go over what you need and what you don't need. I figured I would start off with my main biggest question I get asked about, because you guys see it in the videos and you're like, what is that you're using? It is this gem. It is, I use this with my air tank. It is a Senco upholstery stapler. It is the smallest one that I found. So if you're looking for it, it looks like this. This is not sponsored. They do not know I'm making this video, and they do not care, I'm sure. This is it right here. So it is a 3/16 by 3/16. So the crown and the leg are the same. That is the smallest you could get. That does not work on every train case either, so please take that in consideration when you're purchasing it. If you're gonna buy an American Tourister, you don't need a staple gun. When I don't use a staple gun, I use tacks, brass tacks, brass tacks. These are gold, but I use these, and there are some different tools you can use to pull them that make life a lot easier. These are great to use as well. This set of flush cut pliers, these are from Cornwell because we have a Cornwell guy. I use this to cut rivets out of my American Tourister style train cases. So you don't have to use this. You can use a drill and drill the rivets out. I personally hate that way because it takes forever. This way is a pain because it's very hard to squeeze, and I'm not gonna lie, I have to have help squeezing them out sometimes because it's just too tough, but that's what I use. My go-to glue is Mod Podge Hard Coat. I love this stuff. I buy like probably 10 of these online, and I use these. The liner I use to attach my fabric to a liner. That varies depending on what I'm doing. Most commonly, I use 71F, Pellon 71F Peltex. It is one-sided fusible ultra firm stabilizer. I'm reading it off of the card. That is what I use most commonly. You don't have to use that. You can use anything you want to. You can recycle cardboard. You can do anything. Just make sure whatever you're using is not going to discolor your fabric or create an issue in the long run. The last thing you want to do is spend hours making something and then come to find out a year later that it just won't hold up. So I use stabilizer, and I use white acid-free poster board a lot as well, depending on the curvature. And some of them, they have that hard curve and you've got to overlap your fabric. That is something that you want to check out when you are putting your tools and stuff together. Last but not least, an X-Acto knife. I use this in almost every single project I do, so I recommend you have one on hand. And those are my top tools that I use. So don't be afraid to get started. If you have questions, feel free to join the Facebook group, Train Case 101. Nice to meet you. Have a great day.